Hi, good afternoon. Kieran here again, doing another video. Um, this time I will be doing a series trying to recover gold from IC chips. So I will be doing yeah. So I will be recovering gold from IC chips. So I'm just setting up here so you can see what is happening. So welcome to my channel, where I mine precious metals from electronic waste, and this is my backyard mining. Yeah, I am not getting anywhere with this laptop, so let me give you a quick look of what is happening here. So as you can see, I have been out here doing some depopulating of circuit boards. So this is a server telecom board, one of those server switches, and as you can see, gold fingers on them. So this spot right here, I had one of the four corner IC chips. They come in many different types, different brands, and these are said to have gold bonding wires on the inside. Yeah, so I am collecting these from the boards, and I'm going to, they also have uh, some of these. This is a Cisco one. These have 24 karat bonding wires on the inside. So in the series of video that I plan to do, I'm collecting them from the boards, and these ones are regular ICs that most people know. These have gold bonding wire in them as well, gold and silver, but they are in small amounts in these kinds. It is said that these ones, which are they call them BGA chips, gold corner BGA chips. These are said to have in most gold. If you're looking at the yield, next is the memory chip, memory cards. Yeah. So hi, welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining. Yeah. So this is a good source of gold. Memory sticks from all computers. I also have these. I'm not sure what are they called, but it seems like it's a little pump, but they have gold bond wire on the inside. So I'm thinking that I am going to probably try to incinerate and crush as well, and then go to the Aqua Regia to try and dissolve the bonding wire as well as the gold plating that are on the legs of these. Yeah, and there are some others, and these are on. I was just doing this today. All right, so this is one of the fiber from the BGA chip. Hey Emmanuel, thank you for joining. So these, as well, as you can see, the gold. This, let me try and find one. Yeah. So this part comes from this. Yeah. Greetings. Nice to meet you too. Thank you for joining. I'm here trying to get through some of my materials. And by the way, guys, this is my scrapyard. Just give you a little view of what I have so far. Um, so these are the ones that have depopulated so far. But I still have a whole heap to go. I have some bags over there of them, and I need to organize up this area so that everybody can be happy. If you know what that means. For who know, for who know, you know. Yeah, but I've been told that I'm taking up too much space. I also found this board um, has some gold traces on it. I am going to try and see how to recover these. I think I'm just gonna cut them up and let them soak in hydrochloric acid and see if the gold flakes will peel off, and then I collect those in a filter, and then I probably melt straight, or I probably dissolve in Aqua Regia and then drop. So I have some of those. uh yeah, some of these chips, um I'm not going to process these right now. For now, my focus is on the four cornered ones, but I will come back to these. And then this board has on some tantalum capacitors. You see here, they have the marking on the boards, the positive and the negative. We suggest that they're tantalum capacitors. So I'm gonna get those as well. But and see this nice big one, tantalum capacitor. As you can see, the positive plus on the board, and you see the C23. So that's a tantalum capacitor. Sometimes we miss them, but they have value, so you can collect them. Sound cards, video cards, the gold fingers are good. I removed the IC chip that was here. Next, I'm gonna trim off these gold fingers and put them in my gold finger pile. Same here. Same here. And same here. All right. So working at that. What else do I have in my pot of what I've done so far? Mhm. Yeah. So yeah, yeah. There are some gold connectors inside here. Try and focus. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get these out and just add them to my my gold pins for another recovery video on that. See, I pulled out a few of them. So this is what. All right, so that fell. So it's on camera. It can't be too far. I'll find that later. But yeah, here is some other pins. I did an experiment recently trying to use Aqua Regia to get the gold. The gold did come out, but a lot of other stuff, metals, came out as well. So it was not shiny, but there was clear evidence of gold when I melted it. So I'm gonna have to go back and try something new. If somebody know the best way how to get the gold from those pins, please you can put it in the comment section. so I can try. Um, these, as I said, I'm gonna just soak these in hydrochloric acid and see if these gold will peel off. And yeah, so, and as I said, there are different sizes, there are different shapes. I don't leave any one of them. So like all these are some that I'm gonna process as well. Um, these are smaller types, but I'm gonna process them as well. And how I get them off, I use my flat point screwdriver, so, like so, and just give it a few knocks with the hammer. It comes right off, and you collect them. Oh, by the way, you also have IC chips on the memory card. So these are IC chips. I'm gonna take these off as well and process them. All right, so I'm gonna process these. So you can stay tuned for further update. I'm gonna try and get some more before the evening. So these are what I'm after, these ones, and I'm gonna start off with probably about um, half a kilo, which would be 1 pound. Here in Jamaica, we use the pound matrix. So when I get up to a pound of these, I'm gonna burn them in a little pan. Then I'm gonna crush them, um, and then I'm gonna run them through a sieve, and then I'm going to do the oh, I also found this little guy um, when I was depopulating one of the boards. So I'm gonna try and recover the gold plating from here as well. Yeah, so I'm really hoping to get a good result from these um, flat packs. I think what's his name? Deshaun 999. Call them flat packs. I think that's the name that they use widely. Other persons like Moose, the Scrapper, um, and these guys are guys who I have been watching, who have inspired me really to try this experiment. Now, I must say that I have recovered gold from pins before, and I've recovered gold from these memory chip up to 18 carats. So I have some amount of experience, not much, but I have some success. I'm just gonna add these smaller ones too to make it up to my weight that I'm looking for. Um, then I'm gonna start. Now, I from watching other persons do this process, it is advised that you get rid of the legs as soon as possible. They can cause trouble, I hear, when you go to the Aqua Regia part of the process. So I try to scrape off the legs. Um, I try to scrape off the legs. Of course, you got to be careful. Some of these are steel, some are copper, some are tin, and you can really um, injure yourself. So be careful. Um, I have my gloves on. Um, there are some other types as well. Let me show you this one. And these, you can even find some of these on some cell phones. These ones are, they have the tin on the back. So they're not soldered in onto the circuit with legs, but they have little balls of tin. Um, it is advised that you get rid of the tin before you go to the Aqua Regia. So I see someone, maybe Trinity Gold, Trinity, yeah, maybe soak these in hydrochloric acid to get rid of the tin. Yeah, I think you should, Emmanuel. I think you should have, if you can get the waste material. I mean, e-waste people just discard these. I just pick these up. I just pick them up from the side of the road, and I'm trying to recycle and make use of them. Oh, yes. I can. Um, it's it's easy if you have any, any gold um jewelry at home. You can always put it beside the, like for example, if you have a gold ring or a gold chain, a gold earring, you can always put it beside the gold looking thing beside it and compare. That's one way. Oh, I do it. Um, so um, electronic panels. When you say electronic panels, yeah, electronic panels usually having what you call that one? Some brass coating or copper coatings. Uh, Um, but the easiest way is to really put a gold jewelry that you know is jewelry beside it to compare the look. That's the easiest way it's done. And like me, watch the videos. So someone to recommend is Moose the Scrapper on YouTube, or Dishon 999, or even this guy here, Trinity Gold. Um, yeah, telecom boards. All right, so telecom boards, yes, telecom boards have a lot of gold in them, Emmanuel. So, like for example, these fingers right here, if I compare this with my with gold jewelry, is the same color, and then the acid test can also reveal whether it is gold or not. And simple acid, I don't know if you, I use hydrochloric acid, peroxide as well, 3%, um, can help you identify gold. And also I am making what is called a stannous test, and this will test if there is gold in solution. And this is made from hydrochloric acid and um, solder, non non-lead solder, right? So I just cut that up in and put it in a bottle, and leave it out in the sun to dissolve the solder, and then I can use that small droplets to drop in my solution to tell me if there is gold there. I think you can scratch the material and drop it on it, and if it change color to dark, then you know that definitely that is gold. I think they use a similar method to test for silver as well. But I would advise that you watch these videos of those guys who have success doing the gold recovery. you know. I think that's some advice I could give you for now. Yeah. And there's a lot of trial and error in it as well. But and then if you understand gold itself and why they use, so gold is a excellent conductor. So they use it where they have high conductivity that is needed. Silver too, right? So we normally look for areas where they have to do it connectivity for the gold. Radio units. I know that like for the portable radios like that, the police, military, definitely. Security radios, like the antennas, the battery is gonna have where the connection make with the battery is gonna have gold there. The IC chips inside those radios are gonna have gold as well. But where the battery connects, you're gonna find that they use gold to connect. Even cell phones, where the battery connect, those pins and where it connect to the battery is usually gold. So I think you can get, yes, anything that have to do with telecommunication, cell phone, transceivers, receivers, anything like that. Because these are like, all right, so here's another board. And this is, uh, so as this, I don't know how good the quality is that you're seeing, but and next thing to note, these are not solid gold. The pins, they are gold plating. So like for example, this that I'm showing right now is a set of pins, and this is used to connect two circuits. I believe this is where the power supply is connected here. Um, and as you can see, the color of gold. So this is gold plating. So it's not solid gold on the entire pin, but gold plating. So it's small amounts of gold from these pins when you total them up because it's plated, right? And you can see this the difference from copper. That's copper, and that's gold, and you can see clear difference there. Um, yeah, but I think you should try. You should start. Um, I think it's a very good industry, and if you are a hands-on person and you enjoy doing some past activity in your spare time, I would say go ahead. Um, I'm trying to identify some more, and then it has been it's like I've been discovering things just going along, watching videos. I've been and pulling apart stuff. I've been just discovering things. Uh, right. So I'm trying to this. I'm just going through this bag here to see um, if I can find something else that could be useful. Mm. And if somebody else is on who can explain much better, it's open. So these are some gold pins inside there, as you can see. That's not the emphasis right now.
And one of the things that we find is that the older type of machinery have better gold on them than these newer type ones.
All right. So here I have a few more IC chips. This one is Philips. I don't know which company put in more gold in what, but add it. And these ones you just flick them out like this. Add them to your tally. These ones, even though they're not the focus for today, I'm still gonna just collect them. Aha. And then this guy here, if you would pass, where is it? You would pass this by if you don't know. So you don't, it's hard to see the gold on this, but it has gold underneath it. So, and I was just searching because you can't just see it like that. So because I know that sometimes they come with gold legs, I tried. So for this one, I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. So you couldn't see it by just looking like that. Okay. So you flip him over, you separate this. And look at that gold plating. And if you crack open the inside of this with the pliers, you should have some bonding wire on the inside, at least 3 bonding wires on the inside. Okay, so you can recover the plating, the gold from the plating, and also the bonding wires. Okay, all right, so this now, I'm not sure what this is, but I'm gonna crack it open with my hammer and see what's on the inside. Okay, let me try and peel this off. Okay, all right, so take a look at this. See those wires? Those wires are the bonding wires that I'm talking about. They are 24 karat gold. And you wouldn't know if you didn't open up this thing. Okay. So I'm gonna see that. Okay. Okay, so I am back again. Sorry about that. I just went to, if you can see this, this is a, this is from a mouse. This is a circuit from a mouse, computer mouse, and inside it has this bonding wire. These bonding wires, they're 24 karat gold. I'm trying to get a focus on the camera so you can see. So inside are these 24 karat bonding wires. And I'm just gonna soak this in Aqua Regia to dissolve those once I have enough of them. And you can, this is another one. This is another one. I'm gonna show you how to do the comparison. So these are my two um, gold beads that I got from memory chip. So you put it beside it like this, and you see the consistency with the colors, and you will know that, yeah, this is gold. Yeah, and these are tested, and they are 18 carats. Yeah, see, 18 carats from memory sticks only. So you can do that to identify the gold. I have a few. Recently, I melted this silver, and these I got from keyboard mylars. So they're silver as well. And then these are some gold pins. And once again, if you put it beside the proven and tested gold, you can see the consistency with the color. Okay. Sorry to get this out of the way. Mm. So there we have it. All right, so guys, please subscribe to my channel. Please share. Please like. Please make your comments. I think my battery is gonna go shortly, unfortunately.